Hello everyone, welcome back to Optimize Evony. Another pretty massive update has just dropped, and so I wanted to give you some of the kind of main things from it. Uh, I probably won't be able to cover all of it in a single video, so I'll probably do multiple videos here to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of the new events. But I wanted to talk on the first video about probably the most important thing, which is the new changes to the bosses. So first and foremost, not going to bury the lead here, is these Hunter's Lucky Gift boxes. The top level boxes, like the level sixes and level fives, and like level 15 regular bosses and up, will drop these. And here is the big reason why these are important. Uh, they have a chance to drop supremacy frags. So. That's awesome. That was something that we've asked for a long, long time. Give us a way to drop scrolls in bosses. Uh, they've kind of done this. Basically, you can get up to 10 of these every day. You can see it has a 0.81% chance of triggering a supremacy fragment. Uh, so if you do the math, 10 times 0.81, you have an 8.1% chance every day to get a supremacy fragment, which roughly, if you do the math, it roughly works out to a supremacy fragment. You know, you should expect a supremacy fragment every like 12 to 13 days if the drop rate is accurate there. So obviously it'll still take a long time to get a full 30 fragments, but in addition to the Civ wheel and other ways to get supremacy fragments, this is certainly one of the better ones. So this is great. Of course, as you might have guessed, this does not include the new like level 2 Civ gear. So obviously they're still trying to get people to coin for that, but they do seem to be willing to give supremacy gear a little bit more easily to free-to-play players. And the other thing here is that obviously that's kind of the main thing you're hoping for in this Hunter's Lucky Gift. But there's a lot of other good things in here too, like 10 Blood of Ares. That triggers 10 times. That's 100 Blood of Ares in a day. Obviously, it's not going to trigger 10 times, but I mean, even the top ones here, the you can get 10 million of every resource. Has a 40.65% chance. So if you trigger that 10 times in a day, that's 100 million super safe resources on your account to level up and stuff like that. Uh, of course, there's maybe a reason why they're doing that. We'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, make sure that you're getting 10 of these every day. There's no excuse. You got to get 10 of these every day if you're not willing to coin. This is your way to stay even remotely relevant in the game. This unlocks the set bonuses, advanced refining, things like that. So definitely make sure that you get those. Although I do want to call out with, let's see if I got one there. Nope. I was kind of hoping that I would get up to 10 of those so that I could open them on here, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. One of the things that Evany did that was mighty sneaky here is, I mean, they called it out here, but it's killing monsters will no longer grant Alliance boss chests to Alliance monsters or to Alliance members. So if I'm reading that correctly, what that means is that um, these scrolls that you used to get. Let me see, like these, the Senior Alliance Boss Package, Junior Alliance Boss Package. What I'm reading is that you're not going to get any of these anymore. So if you're an account that's just sitting in the alliance, you're not going to get these, free resources, so to speak, anymore. Uh, but you can get better resources if you join, if you get up to 10 of those Hunters Alliance or Hunters boxes every day. But that is a sneaky little thing that Evony did. Removing those. I mean, those have been there since like I think pretty much the beginning of the game. And like they haven't. It's not a lot of resources, but it's certainly something. In particular, if you have family members in the Alliance that are just sitting there farming stuff like that, that gives you a little bit extra resources over time. Uh, Gotta remember to keep joining the pans while the pan event is on. But okay, let's talk about the next kind of big thing here. So one, in addition to the lucky gift here, uh, they have released level 20 and level 21 boss monsters. Uh, yeah, they're stupid, strong, and the resource or the uh, the rewards for them are kind of meh. That's the same with any new boss that they release. I believe there is a chance to get the new cards from those bosses. I'm sure there's a limit to that too, because everything in Evony that you can get for free is limited. Uh, but yeah, new bosses. Typically, what that means, not to scare people, but it does seem like new bosses tend to drop before major version updates, aka K40, K45, K35, K50. It would presumably be the next one. So, I mean, don't freak out, but I wouldn't be super surprised to see K50 in the next like 3 to 6 months. Um, Obviously, you know, still it's like probably 1% of their players are at K45. Probably even less. I mean, 1% of like active players are at, K45 or less than that. So yeah, I don't know. It's well, I'm sure we'll have many more videos talking about that. But yeah, that is one thing. The other thing I wanted to talk about in this video, and then I'll save the rest to for following videos. It's actually in this one, is the Divination of Fate. So basically, they changed how this works, where you only can coin to get these, but you do get one for free every day. So make sure you spin it once for free every day. Um, but the big change here is that you can actually keep it. So before you couldn't essentially uh, you couldn't keep them after the event ended, and so you would never be able to get some of these better rewards. Um, but now, basically, what you can do is you can select which kind of rewards you're targeting. If you're going for the skins, you'll pick this one. If you're going for the avatars, those avatars, you'll pick that one. These avatars, you'll pick that one. March decorations, things like that. I would say, I mean, all of this is kind of fluff. It doesn't really give you anything. This is the only thing that actually gives you buffs if you actually use one of these generals. But it does seem to be random. Once you get to this, I don't think you get to pick which one you get, which is a little bit annoying, but at least there's a way to kind of get to it. So in 15,000 days, I'll be able to open up one of these. Uh, the other thing is the um, I think they did say that your first, yeah, so your first 10 divinations or maybe first 20 divinations in a day. Obviously, you have to coin for that, but those ones are discounted, right? They're 80%, 80, of the cards instead of 100. So yeah, that's another thing to look out for. So I don't know, not the best change because I did know a number of free-to-play players that used to get some of the skins for free. But I guess now a little bit more of a grinding way to get to this. But yeah, those are the first two things I wanted to cover. There'll be more coming up in follow-up videos, but those are kind of the two biggest things in my opinion. Let me know what you think on these. Let me know if you do think that K50 is coming, or what kind of time frame you think on that. And as always, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.